Welcome back to Melbourne's Pavilion and the very first heat of the very first A1 World Grand Prix 2013. We already know Masih Nuristani and Erkan Yildiz will compete for the honour in the final later on. Also a middleweight matchup between Steve Moxon and Johan Lidon. However, it's heavyweight time, and this man, Jono Almond.
Well, with the man who at last minute notice has stepped up for a world title shot on this event tonight, Jono, the Crazy Nut Almond. The big super heavyweights are up, folks. A world title shot, A1 style, is about to happen. You're fighting a very tough European campaigner, and Yuksel, of course, is known for those big bombing hands, but under full Thai rules, something a little bit different and perhaps suits you more.
Yeah, that's right, Hammer. Unfortunately, Big Andre, my stablemate, had succumbed to that hand injury again. James Ozen, my other trainer, Ash Appleby, gave me the call and gave me the opportunity to step up and take this fight last minute's notice. Yep. He is a big bomber. He's got a hell of a lot more experience than me in the European circuit. But look, it is what it is. I'm here to throw down and represent and give everything that I got.
Of course, we've spoken a little bit about the strategy of, you know, how you would want to fight someone of his size and stature. He's a lot shorter than you, and the Thai rules is going to lend itself perfectly to you get in and clinch, maybe drop the elbows down on top of him, bang the body with those knees, and you've stopped opponents before with those big knee strikes. Is that going to be the game plan?
Yeah, that's right. The knees are something that does work for me. Look, he is a lot shorter, but as you said, he's going to have a lot of power and strength over me. Definitely going to keep him at range, use the push kick, use those knees, drop the elbows down, and you never know. Full Thai rules, hopefully I'll get lucky.
Well, John, all the best. It's a big call, but you're certainly the man for the job, so we'll see you in centre ring.
Oh, look, it is a big call, but at some stage you've got to step up. Big thank you to Australia and all the viewers, and big thanks to Fox Sports.
Wonderfully spoken and presented young man with a mountain in front of him, and this is that very mountain. Born in Turkey, lives in France, and dominates for better part many of the European countries where under full Thai rules. This is Yuksel Ayaydin. 30 fights, 26 wins, 14 thunderous knockouts. And we are under full Thai rules. That is hands, feet, knees, and elbows. It is Jono Almond in the black, Ayaydin in the silver. The height and reach to the Australian, Stan, who took this fight on late notice. We heard him in his interview with Mark Castellini talk about the fact that Andre Munier unfortunately had to pull out. He's a stable mate, and he said, okay, let's go.
Yeah, speaking to a lot of people, they said that his fight name is fitting and appropriate for this fight, the Crazy Nut, because anyone that gets in the ring against this guy must be crazy. He has a big reputation, this Turkish fighter.
One of the better nicknames, isn't it? Jono Crazy Nut Almond. I love it. He's going to look to utilise that height and reach advantage, whipping around the right leg. But as he does, he walks into a right hand, and a heavy one at that from Ayaydin.
That's exactly what he's got to be cautious of, because Ayaydin's prepared to take a kick to the leg. You can see a mark on his left thigh already. He's prepared to take that kick for you to swallow that straight right hand.
Ignatius Missilides, our third man in centre ring, keeping these boys apart. They'll be allowed a little more latitude in the grapple than what you've seen under A1 rules so far tonight, because this is full Thai rules. Outside thigh kick again by Almond. Searching high and trying to get up over that right shoulder of Almond was the Turk.
You know, I'd like to see Almond just to throw that jab. You've got to make the most of that reach that he has. He's taller, he has longer reach. You know, working that jab, coming with that round low kick. As you can see, he's left the mark already on the thigh of Ayaydin.
Ayaydin with over 4 times the volume of experience and professional rounds as Jono Almond. So you're talking about stepping up. That's what Jono is doing and doing proudly tonight.
When I say break, stop. Swipe the gloves, swipe the gloves.
Important for Almond to stay composed in this early part of the fight.
Smiles all round, and it almost ended in tears. Both guys launching like cannonballs at one another. The versatility of these two big men on display in this round number 1. Back to the corners we go. Jono Almond now knows he belongs.
Johnny Skeeter in the corner, very experienced campaigner, giving me some important information to his boy. Maruf in the opposite corner.
Yeah. Mouth guard. Mouth guard. Mouth guard.
Open, honest, frank. That's what it was in the corner.
Keep your guard up.
Jono Almond with just fight number 9.
Nice. Low kick there by Almond.
After 1 round, he may have a little bit of confidence in that big frame of his stand.
Well, the corner was trying to encourage him to say, you know what, you probably won that first round. They're trying to give him some belief.
Walks into a big right hand, a great straight right hand from Ayaydin.
He doesn't look intimidated, Almond, though. You've got to say, you've got to give him credit for that.
Spinning back elbow from the international.
Can't hold the ropes, okay?
Well blocked it was by Almond. Still got a piece of it, but didn't get all of it.
Yeah, I'd just like to see Almond throw that jab before he throws that right kick. When he throws it on his own, he's really vulnerable to take a right hand. And that's probably the stronger parts of his opponent, Ayaydin. Very powerful with his upper half, with the boxing in particular.
Over the course of the night, you've heard the referee and seen the referee explain to the competitors, no catching, no takedowns. Well, in full tie rules, it is all the go. You can catch and then throw. Almond with a right hand opportunity, just missed the whiskers of Ayaydin, who now goes on the attack. Tries to plant the Aussie back into his own corner.
The elbows start the fight, centering, ladies and gentlemen.
Almond with a short right elbow. Didn't find the target zone. But elbows are open, it seems. There's the catch, looking for the takedown. Instead throws the bombing right hand up over the left shoulder of Almond. Working on the inside, but then moving into a neutral position. Ignatius Michelides separates. Oh, there's the right foot of Jono Almond. You could hear that echo around the pavilion.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, you look at Ayaydin, he's built like a buffalo, you know. I mean, look, he kicked him and he hurt himself.
And now Ayaydin is throwing the big bombs, punching with great symmetry because the left is as good as the right. And Jono Almond really struggling on that right. Walks into a low shot. That's what was called.
Deep breaths.
I thought we'd had our share of low shots.
You all right to go?
And that is the end of the round. Jono caught one in the Almonds. There it is, the left hand.
You can win this fight. Got him good, man. Set your hands up at your feet. Nice and relaxed. Take up front. Don't start swinging. Don't start swinging.
They still believe in their boy in the corner. You can hear the cornermen, they're saying, you know what, you're still in this fight. You've got to believe. You've got to believe, Almond.
Jab, chop the leg. But not half-hearted. You're half-hearted there. That's why you hurt yourself.
Jono Almond, the nickname the Crazy Nut. May be forced to change that nickname to Crush Nut as we move into round number 3. Hasn't he done us proud, the big bloke in the black shorts? Called up on late notice. Injuring that right foot midway through round number 2. The thudding kick that caught Ayaydin just on the outside of the knee. Ayaydin looking for a spinning back elbow. Yuksel so aggressive. 30 fights, 26 victories on his resume. And whilst a relative unknown in Australia, a legitimate big deal in Europe.
Don't hold the ropes, okay, mate?
His exciting, almost frantic style. Very much the crowd pleaser. He looks for a driving elbow straight through the middle. Almond now. Opportunities here for both guys as defences, they start to fatigue. Middle stages of the third.
Just starting to look a little untidy at the moment. In particular, Almond.
Almond cut above that left eye. A blood flow down the side of the face. In fact, it's been opened up again in that last little exchange. Dr. Peter Lewis called in here. Let's listen in.
Can you see through that, Pete?
You can see, Jono. Yeah. You want to keep going? Yeah. Look at me. Let me see your eyes. Okay, you
You can go?
Yeah.
All right, back over there.
Take one for Dr. Peter Lewis to send him back out there.
1 minute 10 remaining this heavyweight world title bout.
Almond with a stiff left jab, but the receipt is swift. It is effective from Yuksel Ayaydin. Jono Almond back to the canvas.
Ayaydin sensing victory now.
Okay.
Sensing it, you bet, as Almond looks for something just a little different. And he's walked into it here because he's planted back into the corner, allowing the Turkish superstar to have his way.
Let it go.
As we take a count, once again, we make mention of some of the sponsors. Flame Master, Advanced Building Solutions, TD3, Clear Flow Plumbing Services, and our main sponsor, Ultra Tune. Of course, our good friend Sean Buckley, who loves the sport of kickboxing.
What about the right windmill there from Jono Almond? A massive swing, collected only air. But after calling on the Turk, showed an amazing fighting spirit. He is dusted, busted and disgusted, but he wants to fight on. Some of the action from the third round are wearing a straight right, Almond.
I know you're hurting, but you're a fighter, bro. You're proving yourself. Okay? You're winning the crowd, Jono. It hasn't got much to you, bro. Now, we're going to change the game plan. I want you to demonstrate. Throw the knee straight through the middle. Straight hands, nothing else. Guard follow this. 1, 2, knee straight through the middle. You'll get it, brother. Listen to me, you'll get it.
The crew from Team Ultimate in the corner, offering instructions, but probably more so encouragement. This is round number 4.
Let him go, let him go. Get in.
Jono Almond trying to use that real height and reach advantage. Doesn't want to allow Yuksel Ayaydin back on the inside, because that's where Ayaydin has proven to be so effective. Lead push kick there from the Australian, who ends up on his back. Gee, they've done a good job, Stan, with that cut over the left eye. Stemmed the flow of blood. Exploding into the kick for the midsection. Almond defence nice and high. Here's machine-like Ayaydin. In the middle of all that, spinning back elbow and a couple of vicious left hands.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you go there one more time, I'm stopping the fight, understand? Right.
And it's been called a fabulous performance from Yuksel Ayaydin. That is victory number 27 in his career, but how brave, how tough was our boy, Jono Almond.
Your winner, 4th round, 1 minute 50 seconds, Yuksel Ayaydin.